In this cross tab, I'm going to add three measures: revenue, profit, and profit margin, and also a dimension, the year dimension. That'll provide a cross tab like this, but let's just turn it into a column chart right away. There you have it. We may not see the profit margin columns, but it doesn't really matter because we're going to hide with visibility. We go to hide profit and profit margin anyway. So our column chart is only showing revenue measure columns. Let's have a look into properties and the chart properties here. First, I want to make these columns a little bit wider like that. Still, it's just the revenue measure that we're seeing. But I would like to add the information about the other measures through my labels. I cannot use the default labels, but in the advanced text editor, I can build my own label. So what I'll need here is a member text of my revenue measure. It just puts in the revenue name of the measure, and I will also need some values for my revenue. So now build up the first part here. The number format might be slightly different. I would like 2 decimals and this automatic abbreviation. So OK on that, and it will look like this. Let's add the other two measures. So we will need another member text here, this time for my profit measure. It goes there, and a colon and a space, and then the value for my profit goes there. And this value for profit should actually be formatted the same way as my revenue measure. Notice down here, recently used standard. If I click that, you can see it was actually the format of my revenue measure. The last measure, the profit margin measure, member text picking from my profit margin measure, and also some values from my profit margin, that one. And the number format here, this time a single decimal, and then from advanced format, edit positive numbers, I can add the percentage sign as a trailing text. Okay, and that, and we end up with something like this. This might be fine as it is, but let's try something here. If I want to force it inside the columns, I can do it like this. The preview doesn't quite make justice for what it's going to look like. I'm going to change the font type here. Let's pick a 14 bold white, maybe 16 bold white. And again, it doesn't look correct in the preview, but once you get to the dashboard itself, it actually looks okay like this.